Damn it! Just hearing it from you's pissing me off. You've come so far. What problem could they possibly have now?
I tried negotiating in person with the professor and the investors, but they simply wouldn't listen. Due to the lack of concrete evidence, all further research and funding in the field of cognitive science will cease. They told me it's already over and done with.
And then they continued it with Wakaba.
But why now, of all times? When they first saw my paper, they were positively beaming with excitement.
They really do look young. Yeah.
In the research lab in Odaiba? They're not going through with that anymore?
Yep. Damn it. To hell with their concrete evidence. How are we supposed to get any evidence if we can't perform the research first?
This entry-level job requires 2 years work experience.
If we can change the cognition of trauma victims, their suffering can be eliminated. Who knows how many people could be saved with this research? How much more obvious could its benefits be?
So, do you really think the lack of evidence is the reason they shut it all down?
It makes absolutely no sense to me. After all the time and money spent, to just cut off my research because it wasn't all proven sound immediately. Even if that was the result of some kind of conspiracy, what could I do about it? It's not like I have any proof.
I see. So, what are you gonna do now? Sponsors have backed out, so I doubt the college is gonna let you keep using their labs.
I'm done with that college. They have nothing for me at this point.
All right.
I'll look for work elsewhere while I keep fleshing out that research paper. Eventually, I'll prove the existence of the cognitive world. Once I've done that, no one will be able to complain. Rumi, I swear I'm going to do it. I have the power now. It cost me my life with you. So I'm going to rescue everyone from their pain. I don't care how long it takes me.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
So that was another of Dr. Maruki's memories? Yes, I believe so. It seemed to be a much more recent memory than the first one we saw, though.
Watch, we go up to Maruki and we're like, hey, Maruki, we saw some of your memories. You know what we actually recommend? You should see a therapist. And like, doesn't that kind of make sense? Like, if you have the ability to go all God mode, I can't believe I didn't think of this before, but like, if you have the ability to go all God mode, wouldn't the first thing you'd want to make sure that you do is get your own like shit in order, you know? Like, it's the whole limitless pill thing where the first 2 days is him cleaning his apartment. Like, clean the tool before you use the tool to do a surgery on someone, you know? Well, and that's a very, like, common and understood thing. Like, because I've known people that were therapists, and it was very much a, oh yeah, we also have therapy. Well, like, we will also do that. Because you kind of have to, especially because you're also dealing with a bunch of people's problems as well, right? Or you would just be like, I don't need therapy. Oh, God. Yes, I believe so. It seemed to be a much more recent memory than the first one we saw, though.
His research was cut off.
So after the incident with his girlfriend, he progressed in his research to harness cognitive science as a healing practice. However, his research was shut down, and his career along with it. All he had left was his resolve to prove his research valid, then use it to save people. That seems to be the message delivered by the videos we found.
It
Like
must have been his dream, to use his research to save people here.
If that sounds good to you, would you prefer we just turn around and go home?
Yeah, it wasn't about the colors at all.
Yeah, what she says. If anything, we've got to pull out all the stops to win this one.
That's what I've been doing.
Well, the vote was unanimous.
Hold a moment.
This is quite a change in environment. Where are we now? This is the psychological exam room. We conduct psychological tests so that we can offer patients the happiest and most ideal realities. If you are interested, please proceed down the hall and through the door to access the information panel. An exam room? Like a hospital exam room? See, perhaps, what an odd place. The shadows here aren't attacking us. Don't they want to stop us? Strange as it may be, they do not seem hostile to us at all. Furthermore, I admit I'm curious to what this exam entails. Joko, perhaps we can talk to these shadows and gather some useful information. Alright. You are the Phantom Thieves, I assume? Normally I capture any intruders, but this area is free to any who wish to enter. I will grant you entrance to the exam room, should you desire. Allowing intruders to proceed. How odd. They must be awfully confident in their exam techniques. At any rate, such progression should work in our favor. We should make sure we get our act straight for this. So what will it be? Depending on your reply, we'll have to respond accordingly. I see, so you're curious about our facilities. Very well. This is the lobby for the psychological exam room where we determine if patients are mentally sound or not. We find the flaws and potential issues in a patient's heart that even they may not be aware of. Huh?
Well?
And what exactly comprises these examinations? Oh god. Beyond that hall lies the special exam room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm already getting nervous. There, each patient answers 3 simple questions. What? Even personality tests are more in-depth. Touch the information panel to begin the process. Listen to the question and choose the elevator that corresponds with your answer. Please refrain from returning to the previous level until the exam is over, though. God, how bad is this gonna be? Holy shit. Treatment will be recommended depending on the patient's diagnoses. This treatment, just like every other step of the process, has been designed with the patient in mind. Do not worry. Ah yes, all 8 different kinds of patients. If no abnormalities are found after the exam's completion, you will be presented with a small gift. For the sake of your own happiness, we ask that you answer all questions with honesty. So all we have to do is choose the answer we believe to be correct. Although I'm a bit hesitant to find out what they mean by treatment. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Examine a person's heart, find their pain and regret, then distort their cognition. This is just the palace version of what Dr. Maruki does in real life.
Wait!
But if we make a mistake, does that mean they're going to change our cognitions? That's probably confined to the real world. Here they probably mess with people's heads some other way. Like, maybe they hook you up to some machine and just bzzzt. Hey, don't scare me like that. Well, whatever form his treatment takes, I'm sure we want no part of it for ourselves. Standing here attempting to imagine it won't do us any good, though. Let's take the exam and see where we wind up. Okay. Okay. That receptionist told us to start with the information panel. Oh, God. Oh, is that it? Oh, God. Hello, patients. Here is your first question. One day at school, you see that your good friend is being led away by a group of scary people. You want to help your friend, but if you fight them alone and lose, you could easily get hurt. If you go look for a teacher, there would be no danger to you. But if you don't succeed in time, your friend would most likely get hurt. Which would you do in this situation? A. Go after your friend. B. Go get help. Once you've made your decision, please take the corresponding elevator. Thank you. Alright. So, assuming that we aren't a level 99, and we have to deal with this. Right. Okay. Huh? Neither answer is wrong, though. Yeah, but this is a medical exam, not a school one. They're trying to figure out whether or not you need treatment. So maybe go with the answer that you think Dr. Maruki would pick? So we have to try and figure out which one Dr. Maruki would pick. Oh, this is gonna be hard. It's hard to be sure of anything whatsoever right now. Why don't we try asking some of these other patients around here? They may only be cognitive beings, but they still have to take the exam just like we do. What Maruki does and what Maruki wants others to do are not aligned. Isn't that how it usually goes with people in power? Maybe that can help us figure out which answer's right. But again, they said there's no right answer.
Right.
I'm with Mona. Besides, if you try and fail, at least you gave it a shot. I get that Maruki's evil, but we're not actually taking the test legitimately if we're trying to find the right answer. Though I'm not opposed to just plowing our way through the whole exam, but if you refuse their treatment regimen, whatever it is, they're not gonna take that lying down. TLDR, be ready to fight if it comes down to it. Oh. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Right, let's try asking this guy. You guys are dressed awfully fancy. It doesn't look like you're here for an examination. I don't even have to think about it. My answer's A. Go after your friend.
Oh?
Is there a reason you didn't even hesitate? A reason? Oh, well, normally I wouldn't share this with someone I just met, but I was in this exact situation in the past. Oh shit. The difference is that time I just acted like I didn't see anything and went on my way. I let my fear control me. Pretty pathetic of me, right? I've regretted it ever since. I'll bet, yeah. So I've decided from now on I'm going to help people in need no matter what happens to me. Right, which is the whole point of the game. And that's why back when I mentioned that I kind of wanted the game to end with Joker in prison. And the fact that apparently that is how it ended in vanilla makes me feel so vindicated, because it's not about whether or not you then suffer the consequences of standing up to this injustice, even if it means breaking the rules of the system, right? You do it anyway. You do it anyway. And if, then that means that society labels you a bad guy, then you're like, well, I did what I thought was right, Yeah, stuff like that can make you feel totally horrible. Even if it ends up hurting, it's still better to go with whatever choice you won't regret later.
I'm on board.
Hey, sounds like the right answer to me. Thanks. Well, that's the reasoning for my answer. Okay, I'm going on ahead. See ya.
Focus.
Why, in the exam room where they're getting checked and evaluated, before they even fully get evaluated, they haven't even technically started the exam, do they still have smiles plastered on their faces? Maruki, what the fuck are you doing? I know that I shouldn't necessarily read into that too much. It's something that's being done for atmosphere and style and all that stuff. But the implications of this is that Maruki isn't actually even waiting to examine people. He's just completely changing them to what he thinks will make them happy, literally when they're right about to go in and get examined.
Hey.
Got a sec? Oh yes, how can I help you? I chose B. It's sort of embarrassing, but I'm never on the helping side. Someone always has to help me. I just don't have the courage to confront somebody. You're the type to ask others for help? And this also feels weird because it's asking others for help should not be a bad thing. That should not mean that you're weak or anything like that. It's just even if you think, let's say it's a different situation where you think you're a real big dude or something like that. Someone's, about to get kidnapped and you think, oh, this is gonna be an actual altercation. I could probably beat those guys, right? I'm tough and whatever. Still get help, unless you don't have time to, right? But that is a good thing to do. And that ain't wrong, but don't you ever think to yourself, I wanna help them? Of course I do. But even if I had the courage to step in, I might not be able to actually help. If that's the case, it's probably best if I go get help from someone else. That way, success is much more likely. Right.
Yes.
So it's your consideration for others that made you choose B. Well, thank you for your time. You're very welcome. Now, he might not entirely being honest with us about that, but, assuming he is, yeah.
Well?
Results over risk. Right. We know both sides of the story, but neither one's exactly wrong, right? I kind of get where they're both coming from. What matters is which one Dr. Maruki thinks is wrong. But again, the whole situation is going to be dictated by context, right? Of the specific situation. If you're in a situation where you think you can get help, like you can get help without the person getting taken by the time help comes, right? Then obviously you should probably get help, right? Like, unless you're really confident in your own capabilities or whatever, but again, that could be cockiness and that could have very dire consequences. If it's something where you clearly don't have time to get help, then obviously you try, like, then you can't get help, right? Unless you're also convinced that you could not stop the people, and so then it's the, okay, I need to see the, you know, like, if it's like they're pulling them into like a van or something, it's the, okay, get out my phone, try and take a picture of the van, get video of the license plate or something like that, you know, like that sort of thing. And so that way they can be recovered, you know? I mean, you can scream, I'm calling the cops, or better scream fire, that will get attention. Sure, yeah, exactly. Right. There's so many things you can do. Why don't we collect our thoughts somewhere and talk out our answer? Okay. Ah, yes.
Hey.
A room just for that. How about that empty room over there? Yeah. Let's use this place to sort out our next step, Joker.
Well then.
All right, let's figure this out. So after some investigating, I think they used this place to test patients' mental states with a questionnaire. If they find any abnormalities, they will force treatment right away. Not sure what it is, but I suspect we should avoid it. So if Dr. Maruki thinks we're fine as we are, we get to skip the treatment? Most likely. It may not be easy, but we'll have to try to think like Dr. Maruki whenever coming up with our responses. Sorry, Joker, but I ain't any good at this kind of stuff. Questionnaire's all yours, dude.
Well then.
Okay, let's think of how to handle the first question. What should we do, Joker?
Yep.
Okay, let's come up with an answer based on what we've heard. It really comes down to how Maruki would think about it. Risking yourself to help your friend or take the time to find dependable help. Determining which choice is incorrect is quite difficult. Neither is incorrect. Neither choice guarantees your friend's safety if you think about it. Neither option seems any more successful than the other when it comes to helping your friend. Well, no, that's reductive because we're not actually given a specific scenario, we're given a theoretical scenario. And so there's a chance of it going badly in both. And so because it's a theoretical example, you can't actually weigh the numbers, and so the numbers are infinite because it's an amount of chance of things going wrong. And we have to apply one answer to that blanket conceptual event. What do you mean?
Do you have a moment?
Your friend may end up hurt no matter which answer you choose, so that isn't the deciding factor here. The issue is that you may end up getting hurt. That's what we base our decision on. Great. Great, Joker, you totally got this. I guess he's done thinking it over. But we should have enough information to make a wise decision. That part's up to you, Joker.
What's up?
Do you want to talk about something else? No.
Right.
All right, I guess we're done here. Gotcha, okay.
I have something.
Ba-ba-bum.
What do you want to do?
Let's take elevator A. Yep. You're asking Joker, who is willing to do a plan that could have gotten him killed. Yeah, exactly. While risking yourself for another is admirable, it could lead to getting hurt. Injuries are not permitted in an ideal reality, but have no fear, you too can become happy. Okay. You could also just make the bad things not happen, Maruki. You're talking about a theoretical. So wouldn't it be better to remove the bad outliers? Please follow me to the counseling room. Allow us to change your way of thinking so you can finally live in paradise. What the fuck?
What?
A shadow? Wait, does that mean... Oh, it's you lot. I see. Abnormalities detected. Such dangerous thoughts require proper treatment. Also, Maruki! Holy shit! This is so hypocritical. Which goes back to, I can't remember who said it, but the whole idea of Maruki, you know, what Maruki wants you to do versus what Maruki does. Maruki is literally doing the exact opposite, and he even could get help! He even could get help! He's omnipotent! Yeah. He could get help, and he doesn't. It's not even... Oh my god. Hear that? Any of you interested in proper treatment? Akechi's so wonderful to have here for this.
Joker!
Hell no, time to throw down. Like, you could have used these questions as a way to try and determine what kind of people would be selfish enough and jealous enough or whatever, greedy enough, to actually harm other people.
It doesn't
And you
have a weakness, but
don't.
I think we could make it angry. No weaknesses? Well, how about we make it forget its skills? Persona! It might not have a weakness. Maybe try making it sleepy. Victory is ours! Oh, no! I gotta deduct points for that, Violet. So let's use an emotional weapon. Fear. That should have done it. Who do you think you are? It has no physical weakness. So the enemy is weak. Wind won't do much to it.
Right, and that's...
Rocking it.
But he lost his girlfriend and got overcompensated by becoming a god. And that's why I think it goes back down to ego. He doesn't like that he was made vulnerable in this way, right? He had something really bad happen to him. And so it's the, aha, now, despite all the evidence that, you know, I would be seeing with issues with this, and even other people saying, dude, this is fucked up. What are you doing? Nah, I think I got this. Everyone else is wrong and I'm right about their opinions about themselves.
It doesn't have a weakness, but
It's
I
time.
think we could make it angry.
Wait, did I not summon Gabriel back? Oh no.
Gabriel! There.
Wait, Joker really goes last when he has Odin. I guess Odin is a low-level persona and they're all high-level.
Let's dance! Let's finish this! All enemies are down! Don't move! Thanks, Violet!
What
Oh,
do you
some
got?
rare loot!
Balm of Life.
I see.
Sounds pretty good.
Now!
Maruki does it all with a smile. Yeah.
Down! Oh, not good!
Felt like the world had wronged him, so he was writing the world in his own way. Yeah. And just like, which again, just goes to the, okay, cool motive, but like,
It
'cause
might not have a weakness.
it's-
Maybe try making it sleepy.
it's not the idea that this is what he thinks of. It's the fact that or that even that this is what he chooses to do.
Persona!
But to be so up his own ass that he's like, and y'all should be thanking me for this. This is the best thing to do.
Mona's really feeling it. I'm inspired.
All right, drive by.
We bid you adieu. Let's do this, Noir. Enjoy. Yes, we wait.
Cool motive. Unfortunately, you're not special, pal. You're just another palace user. Yep. So now you know how this works with Maruki and questions. You could purposefully get the wrong answer for more XP. Ah, there we go. That was close. No, it wasn't. So if you wound up in a fight after making our choice, does that mean we were wrong? Like, we gotta ask for help if we want to do the right thing. I don't buy that at all. I think what it means is, rather than putting ourselves in danger, it's a better idea to avoid the risk.
Let's go.
Well, there's no redoing this exam, so let's just switch gears and move on. Why are you guys all agreeing with it? You know it's that just well, this is what Maruki thinks. They're not agreeing with it, they're trying to figure out his reasoning. Sure, right, because it's we need to solve this puzzle, yeah. We made it. The second question appears to have 3 possible answers, though.
All right, then.
You said it yourself, it's not bad to ask for help? Oh, totally. But also it's a thing without context, right? Let's find out what we're dealing with this time.
You did it!
Because it's not a zero-sum game. You can ask for help as you charge in and say, get the fuck away! Good to see you again. Here is the second question. You have a personal dream that you really, really want to make come true. You've worked so hard to achieve it, but it's just not coming to fruition. It's causing you a lot of grief, but if you were to give up now, all your hard work is sure to be for nothing. Which would you do in this situation? A. Keep up the hard work. B. Do whatever it takes. C. Give up for a new dream. Please be honest about your feelings as you consider your answer. Thank you. Okay. So again, this is another one where you don't have context. We don't know enough to make a decision. We should gather information. So, here's the problem. Okay, the middle one, B, do whatever it... Also, I love that that's the one with the, like, the award. This is the right answer. But like, anytime it's okay, do whatever it takes. Yeah, okay, clearly not that. Should you reevaluate what you're willing to do to check to see if you've actually been holding yourself back and that you can change some things in order to have better chances and to make it so that the time and effort that you're putting in is likely to guarantee, like, to give you back a result and you're not just, you know, sure, absolutely. Do whatever it takes? Fuck no. Should you keep going at it? Sure, probably. It's the same kind of thing as with the previous one. Most of the time, get help. There might be situations where getting help is not the right call, in which case, definitely don't just get help and let them get taken away. Keep working hard at it? Yeah, absolutely. But also realize that, you know, there might be a time where you realize you need to change. Like, try it out. Try something else out. See if you want to go back to it. Like, you don't have to just have one answer for all of eternity. The other one was at least a specific event where you needed to stop a person from getting taken, right? It's the here and now. That's what it is. Whereas this is an ongoing decision that you're making your whole life. And so, to that extent, yes, you're always going to make the decision of A, unless you need to make the decision of C, or unless you need to make the decision of, with actual stopgaps, B. What's on the floor in the B option? Well, clearly everything, because it said everything. Whatever it takes. Murder. Cool. Yeah, that's what you're signing up for with B. Yeah, the answer is the one that I choose, except for the times that it isn't. All right, let's go walk around and talk to these folks like we did last time. I wonder what this guy chose. Whoa, don't you guys look crazy? Are you cosplayers or something? Oh, those look like they took forever to make. This is just so awesome. Will you drop it on my stream sometime? Huh? What do you say?
Yeah.
What the heck is with this guy? He's so pushy. Oh my god. Oh, then I'll do just that. So I know it's probably not the answer for everyone, but I'm gonna choose B. Do whatever it takes. I started streaming so I could strike it rich. With how streaming's blowing up, if this goes well for me, I'd really be swimming in it, you know what I mean? So you're doing it for the money. Even if he is, cool, good for you. But it hasn't been as easy as I hoped. Posted videos every day, but my view count never went anywhere. It's the algorithm's fault. But then I found the motherlode. There was a video someone uploaded where he just bashed on this celebrity so bad it was ruthless. And his view count was through the roof. Yep, that's when I knew what I had to do to make it. From then on, I switched over to solely posting bash vids. Lo and behold, my view count started to shoot up. Oh boy. Huh. Oh, so he's flame baiting, saying outrageous stuff just for the attention. So, all this stuff you're going on about, basically it boils down to you talking shit about other people for money, yeah? Haha, you really nailed it there. People hate on me night and day in the comments. They even point me out on the street now. But I'm not doing anything illegal or anything, and that's better than what I could have ended up in. I walked away from my job because the stress was killing me, but then I became a real burden to my parents for a while. But if I'm a famous streamer, I can make enough to survive and pay my parents back, right? Right? I don't know how I should feel about all this. You spread negativity, but it's not entirely for personal gain. Yeah, Shido's wasn't apparently entirely for personal gain either. Heh, are you guys gaining an interest in me? Maybe we can come up with some kind of collab together. Yeah, whatever, just go already. Here's the personification of Twitter. More or less. Subscribe to my channel, okay? So help me God, if the characters equivocate this whole situation, that will diminish a bit my immersion in their having gone on, you know, like meaningful, life-changing, learn lots of lessons character arcs. What can I help you with? People here are pretty chatty, aren't they? Not that I mind, of course. About the question, I suppose I'm going with A, keep up the hard work. Does that mean you have a dream already? Yeah, I guess you could say so. You probably wouldn't be interested in hearing all that, though. Fair enough. I'm a musician. Oh, okay, she is going to tell me. I'm a musician, but I'm still at the point where I can only play out on the street. See? And maybe keep working hard at it while you also have a job that is paying the bills, right? And if that's what you love doing, great. Oh wait, I'm a musician. Yeah, I'll only play on the street. I work a part-time job so I can afford lessons. In my spare time, I'm always recording demos or practicing. Whenever I come up with something I like, I send it out for potential auditions. Despite all that, I'm just not getting anywhere. Maybe I don't really have the knack for it. And that doubt, that means that she's actually considering it. She's still deciding to keep working hard, but she could then decide later, okay, this is just gonna be a hobby for me, right?
No!
But working hard towards your dream is healthy. You're right, thank you. I was just being hard on myself for a moment there. This also feels like it could potentially be getting at, like, societal commentary about Japanese work ethic. When I come home from work and lie down in my bed by myself, I just get so worried. When things are going badly, I start to break down and ask myself, how much longer can I do this? And for now, you're deciding to keep going with it. But eventually, maybe you'll decide not to. All I can do is believe in my ability. I love music so much and I have no intention of quitting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I hope you make it big soon. And also, it might not even be something where she gives up on it, like finds a new passion, right? It could be something where just her objective changes, where it's I have realized that I am not going to become a professional at this. I'm okay with that. I can't believe I just admitted all that to complete strangers. I wasn't expecting you to.
Focus.
What do you want? Does it actually matter? I'm pretty sure it won't make a difference. Well, if I have to choose, I'm going with C, give up for a new dream. I mean, the other ones apply even less to me than that one. What do you mean? Don't you want to make your dream come true? Oh, there, hold on a sec. That's like for people who have big dreams, right? Besides, trying hard isn't actually going to solve anything. Why wear yourselves down to nothing over some dream? It's a lot simpler to just choose an easier dream.
Yes.
Of course Yusuke takes issue with that. I personally believe that pursuing something is a wonderful thing. I suppose it depends on the person. Right, it depends on the person. There's no one right answer. My god. Maruki. Probably, yeah. I just got tired of doing stuff like that, so I just quit. If I had a dream I actually cared about, it might be different, but I don't have anything like that. Failing after trying your hardest hurts the worst. That's what it all boils down to, you know? So he's avoiding dreams that might not come true because it's easier. Not the worst advice, but still. Mishima switching to writing a book at his rank 10. He gave up on fame, but it was a healthy change. Yeah, exactly. I think we've heard all sides of the situation. Yeah, let's gather together. Question is, what do you do when you're working hard but still can't make your dream come true? Let's think about it from Maruki's point of view. Well, in that case, Maruki isn't just caring, he's willing to speak up when something's not right, too. When one of the higher-ups at the school threatened my honor status over my tournament results, Dr. Maruki had my back the whole time. They're bringing up the hypocrisy. Cool. So I don't think he would be okay with using a method that would bring harm to someone else.
Yes.
Oh, right, so yeah, obviously not B. Yeah. Even now, he's trying to save everyone by giving us a reality where we'll all be happy. With that in mind, that would leave us with either A, keep up the hard work, or C, give up and find a new dream.
Well?
And if the last question is anything to go by, the correct answer is the one where you don't risk hurting yourself. It may help to bear that in mind. Keep pursuing the dream or give it up. Which one would hurt more?
What are your thoughts?
You want to talk about something else? Also, which would hurt more? That entirely depends on the individual and the dream in question. But me, Jacob, no, because it's a dumb question. It's without context. I'd say this will be the wrong answer.
What do you want to do?
But let's do it. Because I would say keep working hard. Like, this is something that I've thought about a lot with, like, writing. Like, even if it doesn't end up being something that, like, works well, you know, like I don't end up making a living from it or whatever, but I still want to do it. There's a part of me that absolutely doesn't enjoy the process of it in the same way that I used to. I still want to do it though. What it gives me is really fulfilling and helpful and, you know, all that. Such dedication would be quite admirable if things were to turn out properly. Should such pursuit break your heart, though, that would not be a dream worth pursuing. There's no need to worry about these matters. You, too, can become happy. And the thing is, Maruki isn't even doing... He's not even doing this. He's not even hypocritical in that regard. He's doing B. He's doing, I don't care what it takes. Fuck it, we ball. You two can become happy. It's a shadow. Well, if it isn't the Phantom Thieves, I suppose abnormalities should have been expected in this case. Allow me to escort you to your treatment. Unless you'd prefer I take more drastic measures. Try
Let's
it.
crush him.
Allow me to say hell no. Let's clean him up, Joker.
Watch out! That
I don't
one's
think
dangerous.
that would fit his character. Yeah, with this level of like certainty about it and cluelessness, it wouldn't.
It isn't a major threat, but don't use electric attacks. Persona! Vanadis! Just one left. Free stuff. Sometimes you just want to
That was
explode.
a lot of damage. Correct answer was the obvious give up for a new dream. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Maruki thinks this is the wrong choice. Dr. Maruki thinks people should give up on their dreams? More accurately, he thinks people shouldn't cause themselves pain in pursuit of dreams. Something to that effect. This exam is likely intended to filter people who are inclined to do such a thing. But again, that goes to like, oh, working out's hard. You shouldn't do it. Oh, going for a walk when you don't feel like going for a walk, that's gonna cause you discomfort. You shouldn't do it. There's no accounting for evaluating of the benefit that you get from the pain. At any rate, contemplating the completed questions is nothing but a waste of our time. Yep. Actual reasonable person, Akechi. Thank you. Alright, you binge drinking, isolated motherfucker. Causing pain is your bread and butter, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, we got 5 choices this time? My brain can't take this shit anymore. Can we just pick a random elevator and be done with this shit? I understand how you feel, but we can't give up before we've even tried. But we know Maruki's bonkers off his rocker. Like, we kind of got that after the first question, and especially after the second question. We're good. Come on, let's see what our question is. Fine. Let's get more motivation to kick Maruki's ass and be mad. Welcome back again. Let's move on to the third question. You've gained the power to steal people's hearts. Thoughts, emotions, information, you can steal all of it from anyone in the world. Not only that, you can use this power without fear of ever getting caught. In this scenario, which sounds closest to what you would do? Steal something valuable. Never steal anything. Framing it entirely as a theft thing. Okay. Steal my own heart to heal. Steal evil hearts to fix society. Steal the one I love's heart. Please follow the previous procedure to answer the question.
What?
This question about us? Now we've gotten a better grasp of you, Dr. Maruki, I feel like we understand you more, and we're gonna kick your ass even harder. Yeah, well, obviously it's D, let's roll. Actually use your brain, you're not even trying. So the conditions this time are that we won't be caught and that we can only choose one use for our ability. We should bear those in mind as we consider our answer. Assuming you have a mind in the first place. Hey, bragging on Mona ain't cool. Good job, Ryuji.
No,
Yeah,
no.
thanks, but I don't think I was the one being insulted there. Nah, but Ryuji pulled a good Uno reverse card. You haven't learned enough. Sure, you chose the answer. Oh,
What do you want to do?
wait, this is elevator B? Wait, hang on. What? Why is the third one elevator B? What the fuck? Just the final nail in the coffin to show how fucked Maruki is. A, B, and C are in the front. D and E are further back. But that doesn't make any sense because you still have 5 passages for them.
What do you want to
Shadow? Yep. Next patient, please. Yeah, what do you have to say about this one? Well, the Phantom Thieves. There is something very wrong with you indeed. I must expedite your treatment.
Enemies! Don't worry though, they're no big deal. Doesn't
No, they
seem to
aren't.
have a weakness. Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused. Let's dance! Paradise! That's one enemy terminated. Show us what.
Maruki has a sliver of common sense. He bases it off the Phantom Thieves and what we do to people who commit injustices. Maruki agrees with us. But also, that's not what he's doing here.
It's time.
Because the answer for the people that would try and go and help a bad situation is not make it so there's no bad situations. It's, we gotta do something about that.
Persona!
God.
One enemy remaining. Just a little more. Persona!
Sure, you can, wait. Oh, it doesn't get technical.
Persona! Take this!
You missed the crawl pipes to see, which allowed you to see this room was bugged. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Was there like a path to a will seat in there or something? I suppose I could always quick travel back. Unless this feeds me straight into the boss fight. So we failed. I guess he's hell-bent on fixing everything he thinks is bad. It's not like I think I'm perfect, but come on. It shouldn't only be his call whether or not we need treatment. You're trying to give us treatment when we're literally saying the first thing we should do is treat ourselves. The correct answer was steal my own heart? No, that's what I chose. I chose C. C is steal your own heart. It's too bad we ended up in a fight, but at least we're finished with the questions. Let's switch gears and move on. I specifically wanted to make sure that I went through C because I wanted to see what his... I wanted to see the logic of their response to this. C is what he should be doing, exactly. No, I heal you, not you heal yourself, bad person. Here's a brainwashing, yeah. Thank you for your patience. Your examination is now complete. Please proceed to the counseling room so you may attain your happiest, most ideal reality.
Huh?
We messed up, but we still get to go on. The announcement said the treatment room's up ahead. I'm getting a bad feeling. June 3rd, my thesis is progressing bit by bit. The more research I perform, the more I recognize the dangers of cognitive science. It's definitely contributed to my suspicions over my research being shut down. No matter what, I must complete my thesis as soon as possible. My biggest problem is my lack of research subjects. If only I could find some hint about the cognitive world, about this power I've received. I'm not giving up, funding or no funding. I will complete my thesis. I will save everyone. Wait, wait, okay. That confused me a bit. He's like...
Here, try using your grappling hook here. Just zip on up there.
What was that sound? That was creepy. Wait, that's back where I went. Ah, here we go.
It's somewhere.
We got the tape. I wonder what we'll see this time. I'll wager this much. It won't be pleasant. Regardless, we should watch it sooner rather than later.
So, you're Sumire Yoshizawa, huh? I'm Dr. Maruki. I'll be your counselor. First of all, thank you for coming to see me.
Yes. Thank you for seeing me. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to discuss. I only came here today because my parents wanted me to.
That's fine. So, do you want to just chat until our time's up then?
Chad, huh?
Talk to the
Of
person.
course.
Get to
It's
know
not
them.
really possible for us to talk about things you don't want to discuss anyway.
Yep.
I've also got some sweets and some salty snacks there. Feel free to have at them.
Oh yes, thank you so much.
So, let's start with, how about,
Well,
what'd you eat for lunch yesterday?
okay, maybe not this, Maruki. Maybe shut up and let them decide what they're going to talk about.
I'll go first. The other day, a friend of mine gave me a ton of apples. I've grown tired of just eating them by themselves. Yesterday, I thought, why not try using them as a meal ingredient?
He's just going to talk through the entire therapy session.
So, I tried making an apple dish for lunch, but that didn't turn out too hot. What do you think I ended up making?
Hate the snack thing? Sure, because it maybe distracts them from actually like talking and opening up. His sessions turned into him getting therapy. Actually, and he even brings it up. He's like, oh, sorry, I keep talking about my own stuff.
I have no clue.
Right, opening up about normal topics to get her comfortable. Yeah, I could see that. Some bedside manner or whatever. I get uncomfortable if I'm the only one talking in therapy. Maybe that's just something that my therapists tend to do with me then, because I will just talk.
Shrimp and chili sauce with apples.
Why?
You know how sweet and sour pork can have pineapple in it? I was going for that, but
like shrimp
Sounds
and
like it
chili
didn't
sauce
work
wouldn't
for
even
you.
be good. At least I wouldn't think
Apples
so.
do make for good ingredients, though. If you grate them, you can make a surprisingly versatile sauce. I use it in plenty of my food. It's pretty nutritious and good for digestion.
And so if he uses this as a segue to then be like, oh, right, you probably do that for sports and stuff. How's that been going? You know, like...
you cook, Yoshizawa-san? I'm impressed that you care so much about nutrition. You must be really on top of things.
I'm just active, that's all. I'm a gymnast. My coach has told me more than once to be conscious of everything I eat.
I see. How's practice going for you? Has it been rough lately?
It has been rough. I mean, it's nothing I can't handle. But it's not going well. I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Sorry to hear it. Do you enjoy gymnastics?
I'm not even sure of that. My older sister and I made a promise. We'd both compete and win the biggest gymnastics awards in the world. But she passed away. She protected me from a car. I stole Kasumi's dream away from her. I can't do it anymore. I can't just go on like this. If Kasumi were here instead, I know she'd make her dream come true. Only Kasumi could have done it. No matter how long I try to compete, it's not going to change anything.
It still throws me, the name pronunciation. I'm like, oh, this is such an emotionally charged moment, and I'm just like, Kasumi.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize in here. If there's something you need to get off your chest, please do so.
Oh. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but that line delivery right there gave me such an ick. Not ick, like danger, Will Robinson. No, I'm so sorry, or how have you been feeling? Yeah, exactly.
I can't do it anymore. I can't just go on like this.
There's no need for you to apologize in here. If there's something you need to get off your chest, please do so.
Nope! Out! Is this person a serial killer? Did they not hear me? Yeah, like, what?
Sometimes I can't help but think things would have been better if I were Kasumi Yoshizawa. After all, just wishing to make her dream come true does nothing for her in reality.
Making dreams come true, huh? Well, I don't think your train of thought is strange at all, Yoshizawa-san. In fact, wanting to become somebody else isn't necessarily an entirely bad thing.
Sure.
You think so?
I don't trust that line coming from him, but, you know, with the whole concept of, I don't know, nuance and things, yeah.
Everyone is capable of changing themselves. Your imagination's your only limit. That's why, if you aspire to be more like another person, it's actually possible.
Wait, so did he give her the idea? Well, no, I guess this still isn't good because it's not getting at, like, accepting who you are. Aspirational goals, yeah, that's great. Having people that you look up to, sure.
Thought exercises like, would that person do this? Or realizations like, that person wouldn't do that. These sorts of thoughts can lead people to change themselves in ways that more closely mirror the target person.
No, this is just basically telling her, just become your sister.
Can you still imagine what your sister was like?
What? Huh?
Yes.
If your sister were in your shoes, what do you think she'd do?
Well, she wouldn't cry. If she had the time to do that, she'd just practice more instead. Dr. Maruki, I want to become Kasumi.
I know. And I'm sure you can too. Just believe in yourself.
Wait, so had he been told about her situation beforehand? And that's why he already knew?
How about it? Are you feeling any better now?
And then he just fucking did it? What?
Yes, I feel like a weight's been lifted off of me. You're amazing, Doctor.
What the fuck?
It's no big deal. Still, it seems like my counseling approach does some good after all.
Not even I could help you with that. Just, yeah.
All right. I'm not sure how to put it, but I feel like I've been reborn all over again.
Cult leader almost? Sure.
Really? I'm very glad to
Oh yeah,
hear
her
it.
smile there, they do a good job of making it unnerving.
Feel free to drop by again sometime, should anything come up. We can even just have a chat, like today.
Thank you. Then we could pick up where we left off talking about...
I'd pick the bear. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Something the matter?
Now that I think about it, I'm not any good at cooking. I don't know why I said those things earlier. My younger sister's the one who was really great at it.
That's right. Kasumi Yoshizawa?
Yes? What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Good luck with your training.
Right. I'll do my best. For Sumire's sake and mine. Was that? Yes. It was a counseling session I had with Dr. Maruki. It was just after after my sister passed away. From that moment on, I lived my life really believing I was Kasumi.
It was all due to the rewriting of your cognition. His actualization, as we've started calling it.
Okay, but I've been wondering something. So, it was only Sumire who believed that she was Kasumi, right? I assumed someone in your family or one of your friends would have noticed you going by the wrong name right away.
Well, I can certainly remember being called Kasumi by everyone else, too.
It might be more accurate to say you misheard or misunderstood the name you were being called.
Sure, yeah.
Like everyone kept calling you Sumire, but your
Isha,
cognition
thank
made
you,
you hear it
Celestial
as
Lily.
Kasumi.
Isha was fantastic.
So that's why nobody thought it was weird, including her folks and herself.
This must be part of the whole salvation nonsense Maruki's trying to pull over on us.
That memory may have been kept here in video form because he truly does wish for Violet to be happy with life.
Well, right, he just doesn't care about her being Violet. Like...
I admit, I really did feel saved in that moment when I became Kasumi. But at the same time, I ran from my life as Sumire. I'm genuinely grateful for what Dr. Maruki did for me, but I'm done running. Let's get going.
Yes, season 1 was absolutely setting it up. Yep. And I think season 2 was a little vindicating. This is a cool area. Yeah, the music's nice too. Where are we? What a change in scenery. We were just in a science lab and now... Quite. It's almost as if we're in... Whoa, look over there! Wait, people are just flying? Oh my god. Those people are floating away.
What?
What on earth is going on? Whatever it is, it most likely has to do with Maruki's cognition in some way. Okay, okay. I'd say he believes anyone who undergoes his treatment winds up feeling downright rapturous. So he actually thinks he's sending them to paradise? Maruki must really be convinced he's doing the right thing. Dr. Maruki. Mona-senpai, the treasure's above this room, right? Yeah, I think we're pretty close. The real problem is actually getting up there. Okay.
Whoa!
There's some stairs, but there's a big old hole in the middle of them. They got thick-looking vines growing out of both sides, too. Think we can use those somehow? We don't know if they'll support our weight. I'd rather not take any unnecessary risks. The steps do extend partway upwards, so there should be some method to turn them into safe passageways. At least that's what prior palace experience makes me think. Ah yes, and the color thing again. I must agree, and it looks like there may be a device for doing just that right over here, right over there. Think it could help? Well, let's say we don't waste any time then. Very close to securing her out, so it's okay. Yeah, that's the big plan for this stream. Oh, all right, we got another. Let's see if we need to get a tape for it. You go over there, and it looks like there's a tape in the player. Okay. This again? I really hope it's the last one. I think it will be. Tapes seem to be growing more and more recent, though. What do we have in store this time? Probably the session with me. Okay.
So, what brings you
Oh,
back
when he
here
actually
after all
turned
these
in the
years?
assignment. Yeah, the paper. When he finally finished it. Yeah.
That's a comprehensive study on the research you tried to shut down all these years ago.
I know how to read. What I meant was, why are you bringing this to me now?
Oh, this is just a quick visit out of spite. I wanted to show you in person that I found the concrete evidence you had discontinued my research over.
Okay, yeah. Alright, is this where he goes petty and just fully embraces villainy?
So it appears. I'll admit you've impressed me on that point, at least.
You're real calm for someone who basically has been told, I have concrete evidence of psychic powers. And I can change your brain.
But such praise does nothing now. All this discussion is in the past. Why can't you just let it stay there and move on?
What is this dude made of? Also, just a
no
professor,
can do,
not
Professor.
like a dean or
Cognitive
something?
science has made too great an impact on this world to be abandoned like that.
What are you saying?
The psychotic breakdown incidents. The sudden changes of heart in adults that
Sure.
the Phantom Thieves claim to make. I'm nearly willing to call these events concrete evidence of cognitive science in action. How about you?
That is very fair.
And the one person pulling the strings in the background of this.
Ah, okay, so they're in with Shido.
Masayoshi Shido.
Right, because that's...
He seems to be confessing to all sorts of
Right,
crimes
right.
now that the Phantom Thieves have changed his heart. Years ago, Shido took notice of my research, stole it away from me, and made others develop it for his own gain. Not only that, he used cognitive science somehow to induce the politically motivated psychotic breakdowns. Now, you're heavily involved in that series of events, aren't you?
What are you planning on doing with me?
With you?
Nothing at all.
To you.
As I said before, I only came here out of spite. That paper, my work, is going to change the world.
Change the world? And where's the money for that? Where's the power to do it? You're no Shido. What can someone like you actually do?
This.
That paper there is just the first step. I've learned how to change the cognition of not just an individual, but all of humanity. And I will do it. No matter how long it takes.
Yeah, enough of this drivel. Get out of my office and don't show your face here again.
Wow.
Hear me?
Okay. And then Yaldabaoth happened. And then he's like, holy fuck!
What's your problem now?
Huh? You don't see this? The sky just...
Whoopsies!
The time has come.
This voice.
Oh shit. Same voice that's been in your head, maybe?
The time is finally at hand.
Oh no, this is Persona.
I am the other you, dwelling in the realm of mankind's hearts.
Alright, alright.
The other me? Wait, the realm of mankind's hearts?
Yeah, tentacle monster for a stand, that's pretty
You're
rough.
telling me that this realm is...
It's like, I think I'm a bad guy.
You may have no knowledge of it, but I have been at your side for much longer than our current meeting. Finally, your reality and the sea of hearts from which I came have truly become one in this moment.
That's what what his Persona's name is? Cthulhu. I don't know.
Now, the time for your unjustly persecuted ideology is at hand. I am thou. Thou art I.
That's it. I finally get it. To think it'd be so...
Oh, alright, we got our villain laugh. Let's hear it.
Hey, what are you mumbling about?
Oh, he'll show you.
I told you to get out!
Yes. I'll be on my way.
Okay, okay.
Finally. Now I can finally...
Oh, okay.
Shido.
So no direct revenge. Okay.
To think he was the one who stymied Dr. Maruki's research.
You know, I've been wondering ever since we saw the earlier video. Do you think there was some kind of connection between my mom's cognitive science research and Dr. Maruki's?
Probably.
After he crushed Maruki's chance at researching the field, he had his own pawns do it for him instead. Although I doubt Shido's researchers knew anything about the subject in the way Maruki did. That sounds exactly like the kind of plan that man would scheme up.
And hence why he was only able to affect things in such limited ways.
That bastard! Wait, now's not the time to get pissed about that.
There's another thing about that video nobody's mentioned yet. That being that appeared near the end was most likely Maruki's persona.
Doesn't look like much. We'll kick its ass.
The sky did turn red like that. I wonder if that was the day we fought against the God of Control. Lady Lavenza did tell us that reality and mementos were merged together during that time. As you've all seen for yourselves, a full awakening to a persona can't happen unless you're within the metaverse.
Right.
That would mean Maruki really did awaken to his persona in that video. And at the same time, he attained the ability to meddle with mementos, the cognition of the masses.
Okay.
So it is just as Lavenza had told us. The sheer number of coincidences necessary for this to happen is just...
At any rate, now we have a better grasp of past events. I'm fairly certain that was a memory Maruki wouldn't want us to have seen either.
Sure.
Yeah. We don't have the time for these questions anyhow. Let's go.
Sure, yeah.
What
the?
This is...
Oh, right. Okay, this is voiced. All right.
This appears to be quite the paradise. I
Yeah,
assume Maruki's trying to convey that the world will turn into something like this if we allow him to abuse his research.
A
Basically.
paradise.
He is high on his own
Wait,
shit.
but this is a dead end, right? And we still haven't found the treasure.
Unless this is the treasure.
Look again. The shimmery thing? No doubt about it. That's our treasure.
Okay.
That also means we've secured our route.
All right, all we got left is send in the calling card. Oh, wait. How are we supposed to do that this time?
That's right.
Thanks for the hydrate
Dr.
reminder.
Maruki's been here in the palace this entire time, hasn't he?
I'm sure Maruki's well aware that the Phantom Thieves send out their calling cards the day before their heists. Considering his actions up until now, I highly suspect he'll attempt to directly intervene in some way that day. My
Sure,
money's on
makes
him
sense.
trying it with Joker.
Okay.
Good point. In that case, I'll leave the calling card in your hands, Joker.
We could just set up an ambush and destroy him once he steps in our trap, too.
I do like that,
Why are we
Akechi.
doing that?
Now we can do that.
Our goal in coming here is to return reality to its original state, not to beat up Dr. Maruki.
It wasn't originally, but it might be now.
It was merely a joke. After all, you're all well aware that Maruki's influence on reality goes well beyond this palace. If we make the wrong move in here, we could get eliminated outside the palace, since we lack our personas there.
Sure.
It'd be a safer strategy to change Maruki's heart, just as you all wish.
I don't know. Pistol
We're
is
finally
pretty
changing
effective.
his heart. If we steal Dr. Maruki's treasure, everything will go back to the way it was, right?
I don't know for sure, but most likely.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We've all come so far. We can't just give up now.
We gotta stick to our own reality.
About the time limit. Dr. Maruki told you it was February 3rd, correct?
Yeah, he isn't like anything we've faced before. We should get as strong as we can before that fight.